Howdy folks, welcome back. So here we are at May 3rd of 2020 and we got the loop going, and I want you to note this object moving in and how this solar flare is starting to react to this object. Now many times I've heard people say that this is Mercury coming in, and if it is Mercury, well then we just had a solar flare so huge that it reached Mercury, because watch, it drapes this object. Boom. So here we're going to go frame by frame, and I want you to watch how this is reaching out to this object, whatever it is. This solar flare is reaching out to it. There's the next frame as it starts to drape around this object right here. Of course, NASA blocks out whatever it is. Over on the red side you can see it, but this frame is the last frame, and I noticed some stuff in here, so we'll get to it. So here we are at this last frame. And I want you to note these like gray circle type object going on right here. This might be NASA's little instrument blocking out the brightness or whatever. But whatever it is, there's a bright object here. We got another bright object up there and a little set of them over here. Okay, now I've zoomed in on this object right here. This looks to be like NASA's little shields or whatever that they do to block out the brightness so it doesn't blind the camera or whatever. But there's that object up close. And then as we look up here at this isn't nice and round like I'm used to seeing. This is more egg-shaped, and as I zoom into it, you're going to see something else. Okay, here I've zoomed in on this object right here. This little gray spot is the object that we saw moving in that could possibly be Mercury or whatever, but it's grayed out. But what I'm focusing on is this object right here that seems to have a dark side on the bottom and a lighter side on the top. And if you look real closely, it looks like it has a row of windows. This isn't just an object, this is a UFO. And if you make it out maybe possibly in the camera here, you can make out a ghost image of another bigger one back behind it. So I'm going to go in even tighter here, because right down in here are little rectangles, little gray rectangles of windows, possibly of another craft, or windows that are even lower on the big craft. Okay, hopefully this camera is picking this up. I'll let you look at that. We'll pull back out a little bit. Alright, so there's that one. Now up to this object right here, which seems to have some kind of triangle type formation around it. And we'll zoom in on that. Okay, as I've zoomed in here on this triangle-shaped formation, you can make out there's an angel in here with the wings spread. Here's its head. It's wearing a dress coming down. It's got layers in the dress. There's one there, and then there's another layer and another layer. So we'll zoom in even closer. Okay, here I've zoomed in a little closer on the face. You can make out here's the head and the wings going up. Okay, here's another shot of it a little bit more pulled back so you can see it a little bit better. Why don't you look at that for a sec? Okay, now I've pulled back even more so you can see the full image of the angel with her dress flowing down, and it has multiple layers. There's a bottom there, and then it flows out again more, and there's another bottom. So there's the image of an angel out in space right next to our sun. So there's an angel right there next to our sun. It's much like this little angel statue that I have right here with the flowing dress with multiple layers. And we're seeing angel images like this out in space next to the sun, as well as in the clouds here now. And I've shown you some of that already. So that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll be back later with more. I got lots more. Love y'all. Bye.